Hello everyone. So a day after I actually filmed this video, someone sent me a DM asking if I can do an updated wash day routine for me and my daughter. And I was like, wow, obviously God wanted me to record these videos, and that was why he had me do it. And so here is a wash day routine. I actually have wash day routines on my channel, but I just wanted to, I just thought it would be good to just share a recent wash day routine with all of you. So I am starting off on freshly shampooed hair, and I have just rinsed out all of the shampoo from my hair. Now, as you can see, I wash my hair in half. My hair right now is parted into two major sections, not even at all. One side is bigger than the other, and that's intentional. I don't wash all of my hair at once because it's just too much to handle all at once. And so at this point, this is when I usually will detangle. And before I do that, I will go ahead and just apply conditioner to my hair. And I start from the tips of my hair, as you saw, and then I just sort of make my way all the way up to the roots of my hair. Recently here, I have, as you can see here, my edges have grown in a whole lot. A few reasons for that. Number one, I've been paying a lot more attention to my edges as far as really keeping it well moisturized. I have been using our leave-in conditioner, hair growth oil, and also our hair butter for my edges. And so that has really been contributing to helping me to retain a lot more length, or encouraging growth at the hairline. Another reason also is that as of the time that I'm recording this video, I am actually expecting our second baby, or we're expecting our second baby. And so I think pregnancy has also contributed to just naturally, pregnancy just helps to boost up hair growth. But even before I got pregnant, I saw a difference at the hairline. I could see a lot of growth there, which wasn't there before, based on, like I said, the routine that I have been following previously. As far as what shampoo and conditioner I'm using, I'm not really going to be revealing what those are, because I was just like, I have some products that I'm just using up. And I was kind of like testing some other products too, so I don't really want to share them just yet. But for the most part, I do use our shampoo and conditioner, which is on our website, to wash and to deep condition my hair. So once my sections are well detangled, then I go ahead and I twist them and put them away, as I've done previously. I do that because if I don't do that, my hair is going to get all tangled again, and then I'm going to have to sit there and try to detangle all over again. So in order to avoid that, I twist it all up and then I just clip it away. I love using these clips in my hair because they really help me with just making doing my hair just a lot easier. And so now I'm going to head over to the back, and I'm going to part this section into two because this section is just way too big. And as you can see, I do use the tip of the comb to do my sections. I learned this very early on when let me just say, I went to natural hair school. But basically, when I was just learning how to take care of my own hair, I learned that using the bottom of the comb, which they call this comb a rat tail comb, I learned that using the bottom to do my parts was so much easier than trying to, use the other side of the comb. This is actually a hair mask, and I tell you, it feels so amazing on the hair. And like instantly, the time you put on the hair, it just softens the hair and it just moisturizes the hair. and it just hydrates the hair. And I'm really, really excited because by God's grace, I plan to launch this hair mask on the website very, very soon by God's grace. This comb, I have had it for so many years. I actually think I bought it from Walmart. Yeah. And that's just what I use. I don't use brushes in my hair, although I'm tempted to try one of those like brushes, detangling brushes that people use. But this comb, I've just always liked wide tooth combs. I think they work best with my type of hair. Brushes just don't work really well. I actually did an experiment. I think it was last year or the year before. I don't remember where. I used a brush on my hair, and for me, it just didn't go so well. So I just stuck with using wide tooth combs. Another thing that I like to do is to finger detangle once I put my conditioner in my hair. I like finger detangling because it really helps me to eliminate all of the, let me just say like the larger tangles before I add a comb. And I've always found that to be really, really helpful. So finger detangling whenever I put my conditioner in my hair, I found to be really, really helpful. The right side of my hair was actually already done, like shampooed, detangled, and all of that. And this section is now being worked on. I really always strive to make sure that my hair is well detangled because I don't comb my hair like apart from wash day. I do not comb my hair anymore. Like I don't apply any comb to my hair. The only time you'll see me applying comb to my hair is on my wash day. So I try to make sure that I get a really, really good detangling session. Apart from wash day, when I am remoisturizing my hair, I do like to just like use my fingers to detangle instead of using a comb, and that has worked for me. At this point, I'm pretty much all done with this section. And usually in the past, I will go ahead and just like put a plastic bag over my head and just let that let the body heat help me to have some deep conditioning. But this time around, I chose not to for whatever reason. I chose not to do that. I just simply just went ahead and, put all of my hair into one clip, put it on top of my head, and then I do rinse this out, okay? I do not leave this conditioner in my hair. I know that a few people have asked a few times. They're like, oh, do you leave the conditioner in your hair? No, I will rinse this out once I get in the shower. And then after that, I'm going to style my hair. This is the clips that I was talking about. They really, I've used them for so many years, and I'll have some links in the description box if you're interested in those clips at all. All right, so at this point, I have had a shower. I have rinsed out the conditioner. I don't keep it in my hair. And here is my microfiber towel. And I put my hair into that. So now my hair is freshly washed. I don't have product in it at this point. It's just like hair and water for the most part. I usually don't unravel my twist. Sometimes the front twist I will unravel just to allow the water to just run through. But for the most part, like I just let the water run through the hair. I just kind of squeeze the conditioner out of my hair. And so at this point, I like to apply our hair growth oil to my hairline. And that just helps to seal in that moisture because I do have moisture in my hair right now. I have water in my hair, so my hair has moisture. And so I like to, the second step of my moisturizing routine is just to go ahead and just, moisturize my edges with my hair growth oil. If you are interested in our products, including the hair growth oil, there is a link in the description box. You're welcome to check out our products. All right, so now as you can see here, I am going to be working with the sections that I detangled my hair in, okay? Very, very seldom do I kind of like further separate the sections, but for the most part I will work with these sections. I'm not gonna, like separate them any further. I'm also not going to comb my hair at this point because my hair has already been detangled. So what I'm doing right now is just adding the hair growth oil to my hair strands, and then I'm adding our hair butter to seal in that moisture, okay? And then this particular wash day, I actually decided that I was going to do some braids instead of doing twists. Usually I do twists, but this time around I decided to do braids. I like braids because they really, really help to elongate my hair and just kind of takes it out of this like shrunken state and into a more of like an elongated state. So that really helps. So I'm just gonna braid all the way down. Just want to make sure that like I moisturize it really, really well. I also make sure that I moisturize the ends of the braid as well. I always like to add extra butter to the ends of the hair because it helps to keep it nice and moisturized. And I really also like doing these braids because I think my hair actually stays moisturized for a long period of time because of the way that the braid is. When you braid the hair, it retains the moisture or the moisturization that you just gave it. Like you just added oil, butter, like the braid just kind of retains everything in the hair. And so I really find that doing braids, it helps to elongate my hair, but it also helps really to retain the moisture that I have just given to my hair. So yeah, and in the past too, I haven't done it in a really long time, but I've done like smaller twists in the past, and I have a playlist actually of how I install those with my own hair. And I find that before I do that, I usually will put my hair in braids like this, just so that my hair can elongate, and then I can go ahead and do those twists. And it really helps my twist to look nice and long and luscious and beautiful. One of the reasons I don't like doing these braids too is that it takes much, much longer than twist. Twist is easy to do. 1, 2, 3, I'm done. But these braids just take extra long. But on this particular wash day, I was like, you know what? I was in the mood. So I was like, okay, we're gonna do some braids and call it a day. So I've gotten the majority of my hair done, and I just wanted to come and show you sort of, I guess, the very last straw. Once again, I just apply my oil and make sure that I apply that really well. This oil is great. It helps to seal in moisture. It helps to strengthen the hair. It really helps to soften the hair as well. It's just awesome. And after I add that, then I'm going to go ahead and add my butter to that section of hair. Once again, you want to make sure that your hair is well moisturized, like really, really, really well moisturized before you do this. Once again, I am not combing the hair. I'm just going to use my fingers to finger detangle if necessary. I also try to get the 3 parts as even as possible. Sometimes it's just not as even, but I try my best to get it to be as even. And of course, I'm trying to also get all those little hairs in the front in there as well, just to encourage those to also continue to grow and continue to retain its own length as well. Once again, the leave-in conditioner that I use will also be in the description box. Well, in the link in the description box if you want to try it out. That's great. I use our products, all of them, for my daughter's hair as well. And by God's grace, her hair has been flourishing. And I really thank God for that. Once again, ladies, I just really want to remind you that it's so important to prioritize your hair. I know that as women, we go through different seasons of life, And sometimes it feels like our hair is the last thing that we want to think about, but really it should be one of our priorities, because our hair is our crown of glory. It is a beautiful natural accessory that God has given to us. And honestly, if we prioritize it and if we take care of it, honestly, it's going to look its best, And once again, of course, always make sure that you're involving God in the process, because He will guide you and lead you in a way that you should go. Even with our hair, I know that some people like to think that God doesn't care about our hair. If He doesn't care about our hair, He wouldn't have given our hair. He cares about it, and that's why He gave it to us. And it is our responsibility to bring Him into the equation and seek His will and seek His mind in how to take care of it in a way that will really please Him. So I am all done here. This front section to the right side, I realized was a little too big. Some of my new growth in the front there was like sticking out, and I really, really didn't like that. And so I actually went ahead and just unraveled that section, and then I parted it into 2 different sections. And I re-braided it. All right, so at this point, I just decided to just braid my hair all the way toward the back. And I'm just going to tuck the ends underneath itself once I'm all done. I do not oil my scalp. The only time I oil my scalp is if I deep condition my hair, then I will oil my scalp. I have found over the years, I think after having my daughter, that my scalp doesn't really take oils very well. I think it's a hormonal thing. And so, like I said, the only time I'll oil my scalp is just whenever I deep condition my hair, I oil my scalp, and then I just rinse it out later on when I'm rinsing out my deep conditioner. But yeah, usually when I re-moisturize my hair, I just add just water to my scalp, and that really helps to hydrate my scalp and it helps to prevent any flakiness. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. I did go ahead and just part that front part into 2 and just re-braided it. I was far more happy with that than what I had before. So this is it. I actually wore this out. I wore this to work for like, I think a few days actually, or maybe a whole week. I don't remember. And then I just unraveled, and then I re-moisturized my hair, and then I just put my hair in some twists. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was educational or that it was beneficial to you. Once again, prioritize your hair and put God first. Involve Him in the process, and He will help you. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to talking to you in my next video. Bye-bye for now.